Hey y'all, so the other day I went down this whole rabbit trail of looking up the word slander and its definition. So the first place I looked was obviously on Google, and it gave me this definition, but for some reason in my spirit, I just felt like that definition was not right biblically. Okay, and so I was reading this, and the world's definition in a dictionary, it means to paint a negative picture about somebody, to say bad things about them according to information that is not truth. That's the world's definition of slander. But now, if you stop there, you're going to miss out on so much as a believer and could potentially get yourself into some danger like many of these content creators has. And that's exactly why I looked this up, matter of fact. And so I went and looked at the biblical definition of slander, and the biblical definition of slander holds so much more information. The biblical definition of slander means to not only share untrue information about a person to mess up their name, but it also means to share true information about a person to mess up their name. And y'all, I have always, because I always used to watch certain people on YouTube, and this is when they were just kind of getting started with this type of information. And they would share information about people that were in the faith community or even people that are not, and they would share news. Y'all know what kind of channels I'm talking about. You probably already got these channels in your mind, right? And they think that what they're doing is good. And I had to repent, because I'm not going to even sit here and lie. I did one video on a show and a particular person, and now I wasn't necessarily, well, according to the Bible, I technically was, so I'm not even going to make any excuses, but I'm getting ready to take that video down, so don't worry about even trying to watch it, okay? I already repented, and, whatever. But when I recognized that, I was like, oh my goodness, all these channels that, I don't know, over a period of time, they began to feel like gossip to me. It felt like, I was just watching the latest gossip, but these were Christian creators that were sharing it, right? And I was like, Lord, why does this feel so wrong? Okay, but I couldn't never get a firm grasp on it, because, they always say you're supposed to expose people when they're in darkness and all these different things. But the more I read my Bible, I was like, that doesn't seem very accurate. And now, after finding out the biblical definition of slander, I realized that none of that content is actually okay. And there is actually a way that the Bible lays out that we're supposed to go about when a person is in